Lesson two, getting started in comedy. It's a lot of, I don't know, I guess it'd be for somebody who doesn't have a little bit more, not to say that I'm like full of perspective or something along those lines, but you start seeing a lot of the story in a wider aspect. I like the idea that he's basically in saying you need to have a work ethic. You need just, if you're going to do this, you have to just belong to it. You have to breathe it, sleep with it, eat it, whatever. And perhaps there's a joke at the very end, but basically what he alludes to is like, in after 25 years, then you can start to relax a little bit. But basically, the if you do or anything for that matter, if you really want to do really good or be like the person at something, you just have to stop everything you're doing and dedicate you could be extremely popular on YouTube like a Casey Neistat or PewDiePie type the top tier of YouTube. But I mean, like me, I just do it as a hobby when I have time. To do it for real, you have to just do that. From the second you wake up to the second you go to sleep, every second in between that's a lot of seconds, I guess. Between that goes into being a comedian in this case. It's true. There's no or YouTube star. That's where I started from. I rambled for so long I forgot what I was talking about. Anyway, lesson two, just work. Which, I mean, that's the case for anything. You have to put the work in. There's no other way around it. That's the thing I like about playing guitar. I'm not good at guitar at all. And it's because I don't have the time to put in the real work. I can get by, but it's just not great. Anyway, there is, again, there's more discussion in this. Wow. I don't even... The interesting thing about these comments is that they're not random or, what's the word I'm looking for? Anonymous. They're not anonymous. You sign up, you have a username, most people have pictures of themselves, and people are actually, the discussions aren't YouTube discussions where it's just somebody saying you suck or whatever. They're actually people talking about themselves, and maybe I may end up reading through some of these comments because there might be something insightful there. There are people trying to make their dumb jokes. That's just the way it works sometimes. But as far as doing being something that would actually be what's the word I'm looking for? Constructive. There's actual constructive things happening in the comments, which is crazy. It seems like a foreign idea. So lesson two's done. Lesson two video is watched, I should say. That's what I mean by all of it. I watched the video. I'm gonna move on to video three, and we'll go from there.